TNC versus RNG. The double doom. It's out. It's in there again once more as the first two picks for RNG. Is it going to be good enough?
And bounty runes will come out. Looks like Armel makes the move toward top. I like that so we can get the runes and put pressure on.
Here we go. The Elbow Smasher blocking up Arfu, and that's going to set up for first blood as Ayu's able to take him down. Arfu's gone.
As we kind of expected.
Yeah, so he's got that nice sort of catch and setup. Catch bottom up. Cuckoo caught up by the ice path. Mone's able to run him down, and the Inkswell stuns there to follow up. They do get a sleep. Is enough to say Cuckoo does allow Cuckoo to get off the Gale, and now with the jump forward onto Monet, they'll look for both of them. Lano's going to go for the TP out. They'll get both. Gabby. He did the math.
He did the math.
Very much having a good time with the heroes. It's just sort of the nature of the heroes that they're playing against. Gabby in the jungle, he's found the stun.
He's looking for the Grimstroke.
He's chasing him down. Grimstroke falling low. The stomp there as well from Tims, and he's gone. Gabby gets the kill on Arfu.
Naturally great heroes, like we were mentioning, versus the Nuns. So it makes your timings a little bit different. It changes you a bit.
Here we go, Armel. He's in. He's found Arfu. Soulbine's going to be thrown out, but nobody's standing near Arfu. The Doom is going to get laid down onto the Ember Spirit. Tims dropping down the ult, but Flyby pots the BKB. He'll be able to commit and chase down the Ember. They're trying their best to heal them up, but they cannot outdo the damage being thrown out by Setsu. The Lightning finishes him off, but now Gabby tag teams in, jumps in with the BKB, starts to absolutely slice Setsu to pieces. Setsu's dead. They'll look down towards Monet. Monet trying to go for AU with the Diffuser Blade. He's got the song, he'll pop it. Monet does not have a TP. He's got to go for the walk down mid to try and get himself out of this. They're certainly going to chase. Gabby jumps in. Monet's caught out by the stun. He had a song, but he had no TP scroll to take him home.
Ooh. Yeah,
they should know that this sort of play is going to come in. The scan's going to be there from TNC. They know that RNG's up on this high ground. Monet does not have song. If they get the jump onto the Naga Siren, it will be big. He's separated himself from the real ones. That's going to give Gabby a clear target. He's instantly in. The BKB's out. They're straight on top of Monet. Monet's trying to run away. Can he escape the soul? But it's done by the Gabby. Gets the damage done. Turns towards his second. Arfu's dead as well. Lanham cannot TP out of this. 3 dead. TNC. So absolute free farm. The item timings are getting pretty ridiculous now. As
he is jumping forward, not even with God Strength this time. He goes forward. He's gonna get doomed up though.
Oh, see if they got the damage to get him.
There's a lot of heals.
Force him out. It is indeed. Flyby's trying his best to commit and stay on the target. As he's running him down, Monet does have a net. It's going to be a big ult from Cuckoo on the backlines, hitting a lot of them, and the heals are enough. They're keeping Gabby alive. Gabby is going to be able to outlive the Doom. Flyby jumping in desperately, trying to get a kill. He's able to now turn. He's life stealing back up. He's cut down Flyby. They have lost Cuckoo, but Cuckoo, he's already done the job. He got the Plague Wards down. He got the poison out. Arfu's dead as well. Up to the high ground, Armel goes. He's found another target. Lanham's out of the game. 3 dead. Little things coming into play. That extra 12% poison sting slow, it makes it very hard for RNG to actually stay on a target. They cannot chase down the Sven.
Prefer if he went for the healing build, and he did. He went for the pipe, he went for the mech, so pops the pipe, pops the mech, keeps Sven alive with that Shen heal on top.
See what they can do here. Setsu trying to go forward.
They've got
the setup into what? That is the question.
He's long TP.
And Gabby's able to get the blink out straight away. The ice path does catch out Armel. Is there going to be any help for him? He's got the self-fuels. He's up into the air. Can he jump his way out of this one? Another slide of fist. Cuckoo's ready to go back in. Flyby, he's looking towards Tim. Stomp comes out. He's going to catch out Monet. Flyby did get the BKB off in time. Flyby's starting to back off now as the BKB wears off. On the front lines, Monet, he takes far too much damage. The Naga Siren's dead. Jump forward from Gabby. Looking towards Setsu. Setsu goes for the self-fuels. He tries to tap another stomp. They've got the control. He's dead. 2 gone. Monet does have buyback. But Setsu dead for 70 seconds. TNC now onto the racks in the middle lane. But TNC's got the supports hidden behind them. Obviously, it's sort of question is still there of how much they can really do with that information. Just straight away, Gabby in on the high ground. Arfu has to buy back. He'll TP over to the shrine immediately. Armel's going to jump in on the back lines, gets the chains onto the 2 of them. They are focusing Gabby. He did get the Ghost Strike so he can still offer hits. They do get the Soulbind onto the 2 of them. They're focusing, but he turns. He hits. Look how much damage this Sven does. He's just got too many items. 3 dead, 4 dead. It's going to be 4 buybacks. RNG desperately trying to throw heroes back into this. A 5th buyback, but it's all over. GG is called. TNC take game 1. And RNG did not really give them a challenge whatsoever. TNC with a draft that very much is their own style. Game 2 of TNC versus RNG. Final touch upon him. Lanham juking around the trees. AU trying to cut. He gets the vision. Great play from AU. Cutting down the trees to get that vision, to get the spell off. Striking onto Cuckoo. TP going to come in, fly by. He's going to get lassoed. He's dove for this. Roots out. He's dead. Arfu cannot help him out in time. He's getting blocked off. He's heavily graced himself trying for the TP, but the fish is there. TNC, they pick up 2 more kills. Some sort of early game damage output. The other heroes don't offer that.
This one they should be able to get here, Tims.
There you go. 3 of them. There's Tims. He will fall. They'll get themselves their first kill on the board, RNG. Cuckoo as well. Could be in trouble, Monet.
Steps up forward.
He's got the stun, and he's got a second one. Okay. RNG able to get 2 kills off TNC there as TNC, bit of sort of a flavor of the past there, those little positioning mistakes that will cost them.
The first one, that will happen. You know, Tims is in, but Cuckoo just kind of walked in and died. That was a bit strange. They're RNG grouping up. They really want to emphasize trying to get an early tier 1 here. They have the nighttime too.
He's coming in. See Armel from the side, getting the light strike down. AU has got the root onto the 2 of them. Flyby and Monet. They are deep behind the tier 1 tower. They'll turn. They'll be able to take down AU. Another kill for RNG. Now Tims, he's still hanging around, but they've got the vision upon him. He's slowed down. They'll chase him out.
They got
double kill for Monet.
Armel had no mana during all that, so he couldn't actually look for anything. Cuckoo coming back. There's still a lot of heroes
what
here.
He can go for. He's got the lasso, but yeah, with the 4 heroes here, Cuckoo's got to be a little careful. The Firefly should be enough to kill off Arfu. Who'll get it?
So I think that might be the idea for him.
Armel down bottom's looking pretty vulnerable. A flyby. He's found him, leads in, stun follow-ups there. Monet's on top of him, they've got the damage. He's already used the ult, so that's a save though. AU in with a false promise. It's going to keep him more than fine. Tims, he's in on the front line with the Echo Slam down onto Monet. Monet's gone. They're keeping the Lina alive, and now Cuckoo turns towards Arfu. Gabby's there with the Riften. They're bringing him down low. He has the Heavenly Grace, but the damage for the crits are too much. Gabby cuts him down. They have lost Tims, but in return, they're getting good trades. Laguna Blade out to Flyby. Nukes there for the Purifying Flames. They'll get Flyby as well. They're not done yet by the looks of it. Setsu goes for the self-astral. Can he get his way out? He has got the blink, but they're already prepared. Cuckoo waiting in the river. There he is. They pick up a 4th. TNC punishing RNG for the dive there.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Wait, hang on.
Afu misclicked.
It's because he doesn't have it.
Monet. He's alone
not
here.
Monet. He's been caught out, dragged back. Armel's got the combo. Afu's trying to run across, but he can't do anything. That's Monet dead for 70 seconds, no buyback.
And that's the set.
Oh no.
In a quick
RNG
series of events.
Uh-oh. What's going to happen? Anything nice? Keep it over to the shrine, actually. Cuckoo's coming in. He's going to get caught out and straight away. The smoke into the Hex. He needs backup, but he needs it now. They're coming across. Cuckoo's going to be able to get the force up to the side. They're still focusing him down. They'll get him. That's the bad out of the fight. Flyby moves over towards AU. He's got the silence upon him. Enough of force from Armor. Trying to spread AU to the side and keep him safe. Allows him to get the chance to cast False Promise upon himself. He's fine for now. The Chaotic Offering. They're both down on top of Armor. Armor pops the BKB. Desperately trying to run away. Flyby still on top of AU. He's trying to finish off this kill. And of Setsu's in. Hex out as well. BKB's popped. He looks towards Gabby. Gabby pops the BKB. The damage slips down, but Gabby with the physical damage comes out towards Setsu. The GA is back though. Arfu's able to pop it out. Tims jumps in with the combo. The magical damage is there to kill Setsu. Setsu's gone. RNG trying to keep the fight going. Maybe a bit unwillingly as this Monet Lestrack's being dragged very deep into the base. The heals are there from Arfu. Armel's dead for 70. He has not got buyback. TNC, can they punish this dive from RNG? Jump forward from Cuckoo, a Fisher out onto Monet. The Golems are still out. They have to be worried about this Chaotic Offering damage. They have to dispel the hold as well. Focus down on Monet. Monet's dead. Now turning towards Arfu, but Arfu's got the backup of Flyby and Lanham. Lanham with the slow, the upheaval, slowing them all down, allowing Flyby to get back in towards the base. He's on top of Cuckoo. Cuckoo gets the Firefly just in time before the silence is upon him, so he will get back to the fountain. Tims as well. Everybody else will manage to retreat. The Golems fight on. They'll be able to kill them off here with the help of the fountain. Damn it.
A smoke available now as well. They want to get this big wraparound. Is TNC going to be ready for this?
See what they can find in Monet. The one leading the charge.
He's just walking in.
Gabby is a tough target to jump with. They're going to try it, but he'll sleep with the Hex, but the BKB false promise is there. Gabby now able to pop the Phantasm, turns towards Monet, drags it back in, but the Yules comes down as well as the Golems. Thrown down by Lanham, tries the upheaval, but they're already out of it. Flyby, being the one to be focused. He's got the BKB, pops the Monet. He's going to now war up, but Cuckoo jumps in. He gets the lasso grab, dragging him up to the high ground. They're on top of Arfu. The Omni Knight is dead. He'll buy back immediately, trying to get back over there. The second set of Golems drop down onto Wazeu, Gabby, and Cuckoo's. They'll now back off, trying to chase this. Monet gets the lightning slow onto Cuckoo. They're on top of the bat. The Glimmer came from AU, keeping the bat safe. They'll get Cuckoo back to safety. In the trees, Monet searching. But TNC, they've already managed to get out of there. TNC will not lose anybody, and that was the commitment, and Tims is in indeed. Jumps forward, gets the Echo Slam combo off onto the 3 of them. The stun's out onto Arfu. There's a die back on the Omni Knight. The Golems are focusing down Gabby. Setsu does come in from the side, finds out AU, but the Oracle has buyback available. Straight in towards the tier 2 tower. Armel stunning, holding back the Chaotic Offering Golems. They'll start to beat them down as well, see if he can get rid of them, as Gabby's able to start hitting upon them as well.
They're starting to expire as well. The Golems are gone. That was the refresher.
The Golems are gone. There's no potential GA as Arfu's dead for a minute. This is more than enough of space and time for them to go in and get Roshan.
Yep,
And
and
Cuckoo, he's straight in. He's managed to find money on the high ground. Setsu's going to jump forward with the BKB. Goes to the defensive Astral to keep him safe. False promise there on Gabby, allowing him to push forward with the fight. Setsu using the BKB to try and get away with the right clicks from Armel. The Daedalus, it does too much. He's dead for 2 minutes. Setsu without buyback. Flyby goes for the BKB TP out. Lanham will not be as fortunate. They hold him down. 3 dead on RNG. Monet surrounded. Dragged back by Gabby. TNC, they'll take a fall.
Wow.
He's going to want to spend, but at the same time, buybacks are all important here. Gabby,
jump forward.
He's trying to go for this here. With the mute down onto Lanham. Now they'll turn towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo keeping the distance. Glimmer Cape keeps him safe. AU keeping that man safe and sound. Light Strike Array is going to be off the mark. Stun thrown out to Monet. Another dodge with the Yule Scepter. They'll try and close in upon him. They won't quite be able to get it. The Fisher will be laid out, and in fact, nearly enough. Gabby don't quite able to get the Rift. Cuckoo jumps in with a vision onto Flyby, but Flyby puts the BKB, turns towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo with his own BKB that allows him to commit with the lasso. The GA comes out. Lanham sets the first set of rocks down on towards Gabby, but Gabby is so tanky. They've lost Flyby as the BKB ends. They've killed off the Night Stalker. Monet gets the stun onto Cuckoo, but again, with the Fate Edict and the Glimmer Case, they're keeping the bat safe. Cuckoo able to turn now, keep the sticky napalm spam up. They're on top of Lanham. Lanham's gone. He's dead. He does have buyback. Setsu trying his best to turn and fire down Cuckoo with the astral hits, but it's not enough. Cuckoo's still alive. False promise from AU keeps him safe. Arfu jumps in, looking towards Gabby, but still, he's so tanky they cannot kill the CK. Fishes out onto Arfu. They've lost the Omni Knight to take more of the base away from RNG. And they go. Setsu, he's jumped in. He's committed straight away. Tims, he's got the chain lockdown. Extra as well. They've got the Heavenly Grace, but he's been lassoed. Setsu needs help, but he's going to go for the self-astral. Up towards the top. They've called out Monet. Monet with the self-fuels. He's healing up as well, thanks to the Bloodstone active, but they have the damage to follow up. Monet's dead. Buys back immediately. Lano's going to be the new focus. He did get the Chaotic Offering off in time. Now with the head forward from Setsu, drops the sanity clips down onto the two of them, but Gabby's popped the BKB. Creeps continue to push on Monet. Trying with the chase down. Slow on a Gabby, but the stun will miss. Gabby's out to safety.
But he's got it finished, and now they do have a refresher on Setsu.
Setsu. Double sanities could burn a lot of mana, make it hard for Gabby to play the game. As the Hex comes out, force the back, and Setsu did pop the BKB for that one.
Yep.
So BKB has been baited out from the OD. The golems are up though. He has got the combo, Lanham.
They take out that ward that was getting vision of the backlines there. RNG did have one down for a moment. Monet starting to get
Gabby's going to go for it. There's the first golems down. Gabby focused. The BKB will be popped. He's turning to try and hit towards Monet. Monet's got a lot of stats to work with those. Now they can chase onwards. The Linkers is going to be popped. Second golem's dropped down towards Gabby. The sanity, the first one's out. There's the second one. It's burned so much mana. This is great for RNG. They can move in straight away. Get on top of AU. AU's gone. Gabby's the new focus. They've got the CK. Now towards Tims in the trees. They have the vision. Tims is dead as well. Maybe the Yules at this point just relying on the BKB as his sole defensive item. They're going to push forward. The smoke. Catch RNG off guard here. Jump forward onto Flyby, but the Heavenly Grace keeps him safe. There's the golem drop down onto the three of them with the Fatal Pawns. Lanham. There's the second one as well. It's doing a good amount of damage here. The Hex out as well on the Cuckoo. Cuckoo's in trouble. Popped the BKB, but he's gone and dead. Gabby's trying to find the front lines. Had to put the BKB. AU has been focused down. Monet and Flyby on top of him. They've lost the Oracle as well. Jump forward from Flyby. In on top of Gabby. They'll get 3. Another successful defense from RNG. Where TNC jumping the gun a little bit. Smoked up. They go RNG.
They're getting the high ground too.
Look
at this.
They're getting a good wrap around. Are they prepared for this jump forward from Flyby? There's the golem drop down as well as Setsu popping the BKB. The false promise comes out in time to keep Cuckoo alive. They're on top of Setsu. Setsu's in trouble. Setsu's dead. He'll buy back straight away. AU's going to be the new focus. They've lost the Oracle. He does not have buyback. Tims dropping in the Echo Slam, but Bonnie's already popped the BKB. Tries to get the stun onto Tims, but Tims is out of there. Gabby's in trouble. So is Armel. They've lost Armel. They've lost Gabby. They've lost the 3 of them. Lanham with the double kill once again. The team fight combination between Lanham and Setsu.
Pretty much all the damage in the fights. The CK, I think, as well as Armel, I think both of them got their BKBs off as the rocks went off, so the combo from the Sanity actually didn't hit them. But either way, it doesn't matter. They don't have damage to deal with these BKB golems as well as GA. Their physical damage is limited, even though they have, well, limited because of that GA, even though they have Daedalus as well as the CK who's so farmed. Pretty insane.
He's in. He's jumped forward. He found Tims. Was sitting there on the side. That's Tims dead.
He's down for 2 minutes.
Dead for 2 minutes. RNG now ready to dive in. Look for more. They're on top of Gabby. Gabby. He gets himself far enough away. They'll now turn their attention towards the barracks here. RNG taking structures away from TNC. As TNC just left with the 3 of them in an attempt to hold. As RNG will clean up the middle racks. They'll now head towards top. An 11k gold lead, a massive swing in this game. Now in favor of RNG. Flyby jumps forward, getting the hit onto all three. Turns towards Gabby. Gabby did get the BKB off in time. They get the lasso off. They manage to drag him back. Monet's in trouble. He's being dragged deep. Monet, he gets the Bloodstone heal off. He's going to be fine. Heavenly Grace keeping him safe as well. Gabby, he's being focused by Setsu. Setsu puts the BKB, starts to rack up the in. The BKB will wear off, so he will retreat. Heavenly Grace heals him up. They would separate themselves from that attempt. Monet straight back up top, focusing down the tier 3 tower with the Diabolic Edict. Armel looking for the setup. Monet's in. He goes to pops the Lincolns here with the lightning. Gabby's by Armel's side, so RNG can't dive any further.
Cuckoo's wrapping around, trying to find some type of
They don't
situation.
have the creeps in though. Backdoor protecting his backup, and Cuckoo straight in. Instant Hex response from Setsu. The nullified down on Monet. They manage to kill off the left track. Flyby's in with the stun. Flyby's dead. They've caught him out. 2 buybacks come out from RNG. They've got to try and get themselves back over if they want to turn this fight. But Timms goes forward, slides in, gets the Fisher out. The Golem is up from the death of Lanham. But they've killed off 3, and TNC will hold on to the top set of racks.
Oh, man. We're back.
All right, what did we miss? Fog, give us a recap.
We see there's an Ags eaten, Ags synced
we're
on
back.
Monet. We have an Ags synced also on
Owen,
go.
Straight in onto Timms. Timms is going to have the Eon Disc. He's fine. He's chilled. Refresh Orb's going to be used here by Monet. Monet, Heavenly Grace. There's the Eon Disc. Popped on himself as well. And there's the jump for. They've got the Nullifier. County off. He's going to be dropped down. GA's popped as well. Flyby. He's in. They're on top of him. The bashes are coming out. Gabby needs to get back desperately. The Crimson Guard helping him out from AU. They'll now turn. Lanham's dropped the first set of goals. Cuckoo's in. Tries to the last set, but it's removed. The Heavenly Grace is going to be saved. There's the second set of County off. He's dropped down Armel. He's in trouble. The BKB, the false promise. AU keeps Armel alive. They turn out towards Monet. Monet puts the BKB. They've killed off Lanham. Can they get more? They've lost 2 on TNC. Cuckoo has to buy back. The false promise continue to keep Armel alive. He's life stealing up as well. Hitting the golems. Back up to full. But Setsu's in. The Sanity's Eclipse dropped down. Armel's dead and gone. He has buyback, but it's a triple kill for Setsu. He tries for AU, but the Glimmer Cape keeps AU alive. Cuckoo separating himself. Has to get away from the golems. AU's being followed. Chased down another force away as he's taking RNG's attention away from the base, but AU is dead. He has buyback available. The tier 4 is now getting focused. There's 2 dead on TNC. The golems are doing it. Lanham pushing the tier 4s, pushing the base. Armel Hurricane pikes himself back, but the Ancient is now exposed. Lanham's trying to finish it off. He's just focusing the Ancient down. Cuckoo's in, but the Abyssal Blade from Flyby holds him in place. Buyback from Monet. He's coming straight back and finish it off. The golems are about to disappear. They've got to keep them off. They keep them off the Ancient. Jump forward the Hex. False promise. Keeps Tim's alive. Armel's the new focus to disarm the Edict. The heals keeping him off. Cuckoo gets the last hit, but the Ancient's focused by the golems. Taken down. GG is called. And RNG take game 2. 76 minutes in.
The only catch that you really reliably have is that lasso versus the Storm, right?
Very hot mechanical player. Could definitely use a good
Timms might actually be able to set up for kill
coming
here.
in. Perfect torrent follow-up from Armel. And that little movement from Tim's coming over to check the 2-minute runes.
So, there's
Top. Another attempt here with the Inkswell. Stroke of Fate, Blade Fury. A lot of magical damage. Too much for Arfu to deal with. We'll see if once again they can punish Gabby in response. They have the Maledict, the stuns, the bounces of the cast, perfect as well. Gabby's gone.
Armel's actually staying toward that bottom side, maybe hoping he can try to get a catch. Cleared up the hard cap
Cuckoo's
there.
ready to dive in and does have that lasso. So if they can get the lockdown onto 1, they'll go for the easier target by the looks of it. Torrent is going to be off the mark though. Now he'll commit the X mark into the boat. Drag Arfu back in. Armo needs to get him for a last touch, though. If he wants to get the kill, he's not going to be able to do so. Arfu's still ticking down to the Firefly. Now the responses come in. The cask bounces again. RNG, they're going to get Cuckoo. Now Armel, he's surrounded. They'll chase him down. Armel, he's in a lot of trouble. He'll throw out a torrent, but they'll surely get the kill. RNG will punish both of them. As Armel and Cuckoo really, they really reached for that kill. It cost them. At the same time, TNC will be able to make something out of it.
You know, like I said, the Wraithkin can't fight, and Storm
Oh.
still a bit weak here as the
What's that
Phantom.
doing with the Malefice? Into the Phantom. They've got the lockdown, the silence, drag back with the X-Mark into the Torrent. Setsu's dead. Maybe they want to wait for that. They're pushing on. I mean, the Healing Ward, the Rum, the Greaves. I don't think RNG's got the damage to outdo this sort of sustain at the moment. This is the strong point for TNC to go. They get the combo onto the Storm, the boat's down as well. Setsu's gone, there's no Stampede to get him out of there. The Storm's dead.
The Global comes out to try to halt stuff here. They go on the Enigma, but Tim's is tanky.
They can't kill him, and Tim's, he just turns. Black Hole straight up. It's perfect execution from them as they're going to kill off Arfu. Setsu's trying to zip him, but they just do not have the damage on RNG. Flyby's dragged back into the Torrent combo. Cuckoo's on top of him with the Firefly. Stroke of Fate from AU finishes him off. As TNC...
Healing Ward's back up. Everyone's back up to
They
full.
just keep pushing. Game 2, they may have let it slip away as the game went late. Here in Game 3, they switch it up. They play aggressive tactics, and they are playing it perfectly.
And they can come back and keep resetting, too. We see the X play come out. X, TP's to bake, picks up
You
his
can't
Radiance,
stop
goes
this.
back. They've got the Diffusal picked up on the Jug, too. Now in this one, They don't have the tier 2 in the mid lane though, so they can't naturally just change into going for that one, but...
Setsu again. Dodging the embrace, but you're 17 minutes in. Iraq's taken. Now that they just pushed. They're full HP. The mana's looking very good as well. He's still got Grease ready to pop. Cuckoo straight back in. He drags out the Wraith King. Mona, he's not even got the reincarnate back online. He's
GG.
dead. It's over. TNC take the game. They take the series 2-1. They're moving on. Big things for TNC. And without a doubt, another showing of what a bright future awaits for this team. Improvement after improvement.